What's going on, y'all? It's your boy Turn Them Wheels. Today we're going to be looking at the MOTOPOWER OBD2 car diagnostic tool for all OBD2 compliant vehicles. It's the MP69039 Advanced. It does an engine check, graphic view, data print, 10 languages, data review, and you can also upgrade it. I believe it has a Type-C connector, so you can plug it into your computer, laptop. OBD2, enter diagnostic trouble codes, inspection and maintenance, readiness monitors, exit. It shows you right here, review, your voltage, setup, the diagnostic trouble code library, the data stream, and the OBD2, OBD1. That's what it shows right there. So let's open it up. Here's the user manual. Usually you don't really need that. Shouldn't need it. Here's the actual item itself, the MOTOPOWER. Looks like it has like a 3-foot cable on it, so it should be long enough to reach in most cars and be able to sit in the driver's seat. Check out the rest of the box. It does come with a 2-year warranty. You can register it. And then if you have any trouble, you just go to this email right here. It's manufactured right here. Pretty cool. We'll check back over here. We'll get it plugged into the vehicle and see what's going on with it. Okay, so I'll put the key in the ignition, and I just got it booted up. Sorry, I just had to turn the keys over to the ignition right now, and let's see, let's go ahead and start the vehicle. You can do it either in the accessory position or start the vehicle, either way. Let's see, OBD2, review, voltage, diagnostic trouble code library. Let's go to OBD2, see what happens. So it makes a little noise. The controller area network, monitors, 3 out of 8, read diagnostic trouble codes, clear the diagnostic trouble codes. You can do the freeze frame. That's really helpful. If you have a code, it will show you what all the live data was. Inspection and maintenance monitors right here. And then vehicle info, live data, mode 8. That's also helpful for figuring out codes. Oxygen sensors, that'll show you your bank 1, your bank 2, sensor 1, sensor 2, mode 6. Let's go to read for codes. No codes are stored in the module, so clear it. We don't want to clear it. There's nothing to clear. Freeze frame, nothing going to be in freeze frame because there's obviously no codes. We can go into vehicle info, turn key on with engine off. It said that engine's still running. You can do the VIN number, calibration ID. Let's do exit, live data. We can look at some live data, see what's able to pull. So different data PIDs. It'll have different vehicles will have different data PIDs, so depending on what your vehicle's engine computer module engine control module, sorry, I can't talk today. View the data stream. Let's do view the data, or you can do custom data. I personally want to do view the data. So diagnostic trouble code counter 0, fuel system 1, fuel system 2, closed loop. The engine load percentage, 21.2. Engine coolant temperature. I think it's supposed to be ECT, not ETC. So that's a little different. This one right here, it's supposed to be ECT in degrees Fahrenheit. So it shows 190. And then on the truck, it's pointing right around 210. So this is actually a little more accurate than the actual gauge. Short-term fuel trim. Let's see, you want this to be between -10 and +10. Usually right around 0 is honestly where you want it, but vehicles, they constantly switch between rich and lean. Either too much air or too much fuel, so you constantly want to have that balance. So that's good. 0, right around 0 is good. I recently changed out the injectors on this truck, so everything's been running pretty good. Don't look at the short-term fuel trim on 3, because that's not right on this one. The one that you're looking at is the short-term 1 and short-term 2, and then long-term 1 and long-term 2. So short-term 2 is bouncing right around 0. I mean, this truck's running really good. 2013 Chevrolet Silverado. Long-term fuel trim, -2. And then long-term fuel trim 2, -5. So that's okay. I'm just sitting here idling in the truck, so it's nothing crazy. And then let's do PSI, map, the manifold absolute pressure, 34. RPM shows right around 598. The idle is, just right around that area. So, I mean, it's pretty realistic and accurate as to what is going on. And then let's see, spark advance. The vehicle speed sensor, I'm obviously 0 in park, so it's going to show 0 miles per hour. Intake air temperature 102. So it currently shows today that it's 86 degrees. Well, that's on the exterior temperature sensor, ambient temperature sensor, sorry. And so this one is showing on inside of the intake of the air box. So the mass airflow sensor and then the intake air temperature. So it's showing 102 degrees Fahrenheit and then pounds per minute, 0.41. Usually I like looking at this in grams per second because you want to look at the engine displacement. If it's a 5.3, you should have right around 5.3 grams per second, plus or minus. It could be 6.0 or 4.8 or something, anywhere in there. Throttle, let's see, O2 sensor location, bank 1, sensor 1. And then, let's see, you can look at the voltage. And then look at the short-term fuel trim. Oxygen sensors, they're bouncing a little bit. OBD sup, I don't know what that means. The runtime, 280 seconds, so about 4 minutes. Let's see, miles distance, 0. EVAP percentage, 21. FLI, not sure. It has 111 warm-ups. Clear distance, so the check engine hasn't been cleared for 951 miles. That's really good. The EVAP pressure, -174. Barometric 30. The catalytic converter temperature, so it's showing 919.4 on 1 and 919.4 on number 2. So that's the driver and passenger. Bank 1 is the left side and bank 2 is on the passenger side. So let's see, load ABS, EQ rating, fuel type. So this one will actually tell you on these trucks, it's very important on the alcohol percentage. If it gets too much, that little sensor gets corrupted, you just reset it and these trucks will run really bad if you don't. This one doesn't have the ability to reset it. That'll be on like a bi-directional tool, but being able to tell you the percentage on here is very nice, very handy. Throttle accelerated control percentage 7.5. So if I press down on the gas, see that number come up to like 14, 15, I let off. It should go back down. There we go. The accelerator pedal position, that's your actual accelerator pedal right here. And then fuel type, of course they don't show, that's okay. And what's really good about this, so if your car's good, it's gonna show green. If you're having some trouble, red, and then the check engine light, orange. So very cool. Let's go look at the monitors. Let's exit here. Let's see. Diagnostic trouble code, none. Exit. Let's exit back to here. Okay, so you have to be at this screen to show. So right now it's got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I believe that's 8 monitors. All 8 monitors are good. The misfire, the fuel, comprehensive component, catalytic converter, EVAP, oxygen sensor, EGR. So that's really good. We can look at voltage. 14.1, 14.2. It's right around 14 up there, so that's good. Alternator's running good. And you can also see if you have a code, you can look in here. And if you have a powertrain code, it's going to come up as a P. U codes, your communication codes with like your BCM and other body codes. C, I mean, so you can type in whatever you're looking for. So we'll just say, for example, before I had a P219A. Let's see if that's on here. 19A. Oh, so it could be backwards, yeah. Oop, went too much. And then confirm, we'll hit enter. Manufacturer specific codes. Okay, so that's a specific code. Let's go see if it's on here. GM. Manufacturer's control. Okay, so they don't have it. That code is very vague. It's like a fuel trim cylinder imbalance on bank 1. So let's just do... Let's do one. We'll do a very basic one. A P0301. So let's do P030. And this will be 0 P. So P0301, that's a cylinder 1 misfire. Typically either a spark plug wire, a coil, or an injector. Cylinder 1 misfire. So it's a generic code. So this thing, it will tell you, it does have a library, and it will show you a lot of things. Setup, so there's a couple little different things. Language, of course, English. Unit of measure, it's on English or metric. We could change it to metric. Contrast, you can turn it up or down. I like having it nice and bright. This has a very nice display bezel, very good screen. Beep, you can't turn it off or on. I kind of like having it on for now. Pretty handy. Color scheme, light, dark. I'll keep it on light. About, that's the version number. Update software. Connect your device and computer with a USB cable. Open the client software. Update the firmware. Okay. So I'll have to update this thing. You can print. So let's see. Oh, it does have a Type-C. Yeah. So you could just use a regular USB to Type-C, connect it to your computer or laptop, and you should be able to connect it, guys. The ideal scan solution. MOTOPOWER Advanced. MP69039, input 9 to 16 volts DC. MOTOPOWER Incorporated, motopowers.com, the MOTOPOWER Advanced. This thing will work, guys. If you're looking for a good code reader, I highly recommend this, guys. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe. I'll put the link in the description. Thanks for watching.